What is up, my beautiful people? It's Keara and Alexa.
Hey!
The Grave Sisters, your fave sisters! What? It's so cringy, but I love it. So today we are going to be talking about the time I came out to my sister. I didn't really come out officially ever. I didn't have a full sit down. I didn't get my whole family in one room and be like, yo, listen up. I'm not straight. I didn't do that. I kind of came out to different people at different times, just as I saw fit. I came out to my sister
Christmas time.
It was last Christmas. Not the Christmas that just happened, but the Christmas before that. I kind of came out to my sister late because she doesn't live with me here in Toronto. She lives in Vancouver, so I don't get to see her very often, but she came for Christmas. And I remember we went to one of my favorite Italian restaurants here in the city.
And we had a cute girl date. We haven't really had a chance to catch up in a while. We were both super busy with our lives.
Yeah. We were sitting in a restaurant and we were eating our pasta.
You know what? I think we were talking about the Love Club.
Right, yeah. So you guys should know what the Love Club is. I mention it in every video. Literally.
You don't know what it is.
If you don't know what it is, I will link the Love Club video in the description, so then you'll understand what it is after that. And then I think you asked me, oh, is there a specific reason you did that? Or are you just advocating for the cause?
You became super passionate about supporting and being an advocate for the LGBTQ plus community.
Hey.
And so I was like, wow, that's fantastic, but where did this come from? I was wondering why. I think you said something along the lines of and yeah, you know, there are a lot of people who are questioning their sexuality, and I'm questioning my sexuality, and we were just eating pasta, and it was super casual. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you handled it really well.
Yeah, well, I was just I didn't see that coming.
No.
But I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people question their sexuality growing up.
Yeah.
So it's not a super...
It's not uncommon.
It's not uncommon. So I wasn't oh, I can't believe, you know, you were you know, I am me and I like makeup and I like this and I'm questioning my sexuality and that's just who I am. And I was so proud of you for just owning who you are.
Discovering who I am, what my sexuality is, also helped me realize who I am as a person and strengthened my own confidence. And I just started to not care what people thought of me after that, because I used to.
That.
Yeah, I used to really care what people thought about me, and sometimes I just go along with what other people are saying, and I kind of sometimes I succumbed to other people's opinions of things just because I didn't want to stand out, and now I think coming out as bisexual has helped me in that regard to just not care what other people think of me, of my own opinions, and they are mine to keep, and I should be proud of them.
You gained a lot of strength and independence, and you just started to really stand in your power. You're such a stronger person.
I feel like I am too.
And you're just, I don't know, I was so proud of her for being confident.
Yeah. Do you have any advice on how to receive someone coming out to you? What to say back, and how to take it, and how to process it, and just how to support that person?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody's situation. If a friend or a family member is coming out to you, then feel honored that they feel comfortable enough in sharing that part of themselves with you and opening up to you. You might be one of the first people who they're telling, and that means that they really value your friendship or relationship. So keep that in mind when they bring that up to you. And also remember that it's hard for people to share that information. So do your best to listen to them.
With an open mind.
Listen to them with an open mind and let the person express themselves and get it all out there. Don't interject. Appreciate that person is being honest and real with you. And show that you support them as a human being, regardless of what their sexuality is. Even if
they want to identify, or what their gender is.
Exactly. If they're questioning things, you don't have to offer a solution. You can just be okay, well, I accept you the way you are, and you're the exact same person to me, or the exact same friend or sister or brother, or whatever, you know, and I support you while you know,
discover who you are.
Discover who you are.
And that's exactly what Alexa did with me, and I'm so grateful. Yeah, because I came out to a lot of people individually, and everyone took it very differently. Like some of my friends at school, I came out to them and they were like, oh, okay, like kind of figured. Some people will be shocked and some people will be super indifferent. So just be prepared. Like if you are coming out to someone, first of all, make sure that it is safe to do so. If the social climate is not accepting, like where you live, your country or your community is not accepting of LGBT people, then,
and it's dangerous,
I wouldn't suggest coming out at all, or maybe waiting until you have your own place. Just don't put yourself in danger. Like a lot of countries are different. Thank God, like we live in Canada where we can express who we are freely. And we have other, like we have LGBT support groups here, and like a lot of people who are LGBT out, and so that's why I'm so grateful that like I live in Canada, because I know a lot of you people out there don't live in Canada. What I would suggest is just, first of all, you don't have to come out. Some people don't want to. Some people just feel like they don't need to.
You don't need a label necessarily, right?
You don't even need a label. Like, yeah, I would say just make sure it's safe to do so. Everyone's gonna react differently. Expect people to be shocked, but also expect people to be indifferent, because everyone's gonna have a different reaction. And also understand that, like, if you're coming out to your parents or your grandparents or something like that, understand that they're from a different generation.
Oh yeah.
And they might need a lot of time to process that, and that is okay, because they just were brought up in a different time when the social climate was really different and people didn't come out as LGBT, and like people didn't talk about it at all, and it was like, it was a shaming
really
subject.
Taboo.
Yeah, it was very taboo.
Like, people were beaten, like people were like assaulted in our country for that that long ago. So
yeah, like, people like your parents come from a different generation, and if they don't like feel comfortable with it right away, that's okay.
And
like,
don't take it personally.
Don't take it personally. It's not you. It's just how they were brought up. They will need time to process it. Like my parents have needed time to process it, and that is okay. And they love me unconditionally, no matter who I am. They do. And even if they aren't 100% comfortable with it yet, they still like love me unconditionally just for being me. I think this was a cute video to make with my sister, because you have like two perspectives. You have like the receiving of a coming out and like the doing of a coming out.
The doing of a coming out.
Yeah, the receiver and the doer.
Aww. I'm just glad that I know a side of you, and you felt comfortable enough, confident enough to do that.
Yeah, and thank you for being a great sister.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I couldn't
not be.
I could not be. If the people you come up to aren't as receptive as like people you came up to, just really not to internalize it, and you know, maintain your self-worth and don't let it affect you. If it's, you know, not the reaction you want, and know that you will get the reaction you want and you will be accepted, and that it's just a process.
Yeah, and all you don't even need exterior validation. Like, you don't need validation from people. Like, all you need to do is feel comfortable with yourself and love yourself.
Anyways, hope you guys like this video.
That is the video. I hope you enjoyed my story. If you want to hear more of my stories, if you want to hear more LGBT videos, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, folks, and that's about it.
Alright.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.